What is going on, y'all? This is your girl Onye. Welcome to Onye's World. We are back with our reviews, y'all. We are back with the reviews. Today we will be reviewing the Prime show called The Summer I Turned Pretty. I was just on Prime. I was about to go click on my Rings of Power, which I will be doing a review for once I've gone back and binged episode 2, 3, 4. And I decided I just needed something to just kill time with for a brief period of time. And then I stumbled upon The Summer I Turned Pretty. And I didn't even know it was written by Jenny Han. If you guys don't know who Jenny Han is, she is the writer of the book for To All the Boys I've Loved. And in this specific show, because The Summer I Turned Pretty is a movie. No, sorry. To All the Boys I Loved is a movie. The Summer I Turned Pretty, they did it in a limited series format. And she does have 3 books in this with this series. And so before I even go into it, she had a more heavier hand in directing the movie with all the directors too. So she plays a heavy hand in this. Now, before I go any further, let's watch I can't speak. Why can't I speak? Let's watch a brief trailer of The Summer I Turned Pretty. And then we'll go into, talking about it because we got things to talk about.
I waited all year for this.
God, I'm gonna tell you, like, it's eye candy central.
My family spends every summer.
It's a beautiful house.
With my mom's best friend.
So it makes me want to go back and watch it again.
And Jeremiah.
Cute.
You've always seen me as a little kid. But this summer, see you guys later. It's different.
Damn, you look hot. Stop flirting with my sister. Dude, focus.
I rang on Belly an invitation to be a debutante. Shut up, Steven.
Pepsi. That's for sure.
I love that shirt she had
Could you
on.
be a little more supportive? Now,
Which one of you is going to be Billy's escort to the ball?
Wow, guys, stop fighting over me.
Susanna told me she knew I was destined for one of her boys. I always hoped it would be Conrad. We almost kissed. Concentrate. But then there was Jeremiah.
You're my best friend. 3 times the one you want.
What am I gonna do?
Guys, I'm telling you, this is just, it's a feel good, but it tugs at your heartstrings too.
a lot of hearts, Belly.
Yeah,
Boys might come and go, but a best friend is once in a lifetime.
true.
Really wish you were here.
Brills for hoes. Whoa. Yeah.
Well, you know the effect you have on people.
But you know when it's the right person. You just feel right.
Let's just say, if that itself does not make you want to go and just go to Prime and just watch this show, I don't know what else would. So brief review for the show itself. Not the book, the show. The show, it's 7 episodes. I believe it's about an hour long each, a little bit over an hour long each episode. And so it's packed. It's packed with a lot. Like a lot of emotions, a lot of details, it's a lot pretty much. And I think it's actually smart they did it that way, because if you've read To All the Boys I've Loved, if you've read To All the Boys I've Loved and watched the movie, there are some things that were taken out that would have made the movie a little bit more better and more understandable. In retrospect, but like looking at the actual plot and then me reading the book as well, because you know me. If y'all don't know me, if there's a book and I want to go watch something before I saw the book, I have to go read the book and everything in the series. I have to. And so after reading the book and then remembering what I watched in the series, it made sense for them to make it into a short series as opposed to a movie. Because a movie they would have to cut a lot of things out. What else did I like from it? The scenery was great. They put time into it, and you can see that the writer Jenny Han actually she made sure like there's certain things that had to be in there, and she made sure it was written in the script, in the storyline, even where it took place, the scenery, how she envisioned that house, that summer house, exactly to the T. And it's pretty good. And I think that's when you have an author of a book working in tandem with the producers or whoever's directing it and actually bringing this to life. When they work in tandem and have actually a good chemistry, the project will surpass anything, actually bring the book actual to vivid life. So it was really good. Now, what did I really think about the actual shenanigans going on? Child. Homegirl is stuck between a rock and a hard place. They've been friends. Okay, so it's her and her brother, and it's other two guys who are brothers as well. And they grew up together because their mothers are best friends. And every summer they go to the summer house. Now, the summer I turned pretty is literally her turning 16. She's 16 now. Like, she's grown breasts. Her body's in full bloom. That's the right way to say it. She's in full bloom. And these guys, some of them that may have had a crush on her for a long time, are finally beginning to be like, yo, you can't leave the house like this. Like, no, you're way too pretty. And there are guys out there that would want you, but I have access to you. So now there's a guy, one of the brothers, who she's liked for the longest. And then there's Jeremiah, her best friend, who's his brother. Even though they're all friends, one she's had a crush on for forever. The other one she's always just seen as her best friend, even though they're both freaking hot. Like, everyone in that town wants them, but she has access to them because she's known them for all her life. One is emotionally unavailable. Now, the ladies, you already know. When a man is emotionally unavailable, you're going to end up in a situationship that you don't want no parts in. And you're the one's going to end up being hurt because that man has no time to be in a relationship. He needs to deal with him and what he's going through and grow himself before trying to be with you. And then the fact that they're all young, it's like even an added extra stress that you don't need. So you have an emotionally unavailable man, and then one that's emotionally available, but she never really thought in that light. Now, time out there. One thing I would say I really, really liked about this series, it's so diverse. Race-wise diverse, sexual orientation-wise diverse. And I'm like, wait, what are you giving me here? Yes, just, it's just a balance of everything. And it's just a yes for me. Like, whew, finally, that aspect is generally saying in the book, is not really depicted that much in the book, but I was like, yes, whoever casted this, whoever thought that, you know what, let's not just make it a specific race thing, let's diversify it up, let's make it more welcoming to everyone. Like Jeremiah in the book, slightly different from Jeremiah in the limited series, where he's bi pretty much. But anyway, back to I had to say that because that was one of the things that stuck out to me that made me like it even more. So back to that. So you have an emotionally available guy, boat smoking hot, but you know you always want to gravitate to the person you've always liked, and you finally found out that he, spoiler alert, if you don't like this, skip. If you don't want to know what happened, skip. You finally find out that he actually has feelings for you, but he doesn't know how to express his feelings for you because he doesn't feel like he really deserves you, and he's also dealing with his own shit. So it's like, who do you pick? In me being grown up now, me having gone through certain experiences now, the person you pick is the one who's emotionally available. Even if you've never seen him in that light before, if there's an inkling of you being attracted to him, which she was, you go with the emotionally available person, because that's a grown-up thing to do. The emotionally unavailable person, no matter how great you think they may be for you, that they're not for you. Or it's kind of like this easier way to say it is a right person, wrong time equals wrong person. A right person plus the wrong time equals the wrong person. So she may have been the right person for him, but it's the wrong time in his life, or vice versa. He may have been the right person for her, soulmate and everything else, but it's the wrong time in his life, which makes her and him the wrong match together. Now transfer over to Jeremiah. Right person, he knows her in and out. I was just telling my friend this about Dawson's Creek and how she chose Pacey in the end and why she chose Pacey. And I'm like, yes, like an adult will think this way. Someone who's emotionally sound and knows themselves and has done the work to grow themselves will know, like, that's the person you choose. Not a quote unquote someone who you deemed your soulmate because you've liked them for forever. No, someone who knows you in and out, the undercurrent of you, not just the you or what you like or dislike. They know what makes you tick. They know what makes you sad. They know why you've been running from this thing for a whole time. They know how to push you. And the person who's been doing that was Pacey. And in this same scenario, the person who's been doing that is Jeremiah. And he's also always been there for her, for anything. Always happy to be, always wants to make her smile. Like that's always been his job, to make her smile. And whereas the brother, the one she's been obsessed with, he could care less about, he's more in tune with his own self and being a little selfish despite the situation. Although he knows he wants her, he feels like he shouldn't be able to have her, but doesn't want her to go at the same time. That's not healthy. He needs to grow. So I didn't really think it was an impossible choice. I think it was an impossible situation because you don't want to ruin that dynamic of family turning into a relationship, and what if it doesn't work out? Like, I think that's the impossible choice aspect. But to choose between unhealthy and healthy, emotional available and available, I don't think it's a choice there. Like it's Jeremiah. There's so much more I can say about The Summer I Turned Pretty. It really is. But I really truly enjoyed it. Like after I finished watching episode 7, the last episode, I went back and watched it over again. And I can watch it again and again and again because it's so well put. It's well produced, well casted, the diversity in there, the thought process, and even like going to their mothers, like talking about their mothers' life, interacting with their mothers. Excuse me, and their fathers, the relationship with all of them individually, with their parents, and their parents' own relationship with themselves, because it's not just talking about teenage life or those stuff. No, it's talking about real world things too, real world things that affect you, and how you grow up, because she's still in that budding age. Like, they're all still in their budding age, even though he's going up to college and all the stuff. And it's just so, and then reading the book, I was like, yes, Jenny Han, yes, girl, sister, friend, what? Yes. I don't know, I love me a feel good, it's crazy. I love me House of Dragons. Oh my god, I love me some Game of Thrones. I love Ring of Power, all the sci-fi shit. Give me some Pacific Rim, I'm there. Batman, I'm there. Like, I love all this stuff. But at the same time, I love my feel-good dramas that teach me something, that tug at my heartstrings, and things I can relate to as well. Like, sometimes it's good to live in that reality where it's like, no, this can actually fucking happen, and this shit has happened too. And then when you watch things in different phases of your life, you're like, yeah. It hits different, if that makes any sense. It just hits different. So I'm not going to keep going on long and talking about The Summer I Turned Pretty. I do recommend to go watch it. Dude, if you just want eye candy, go watch it. If you enjoy the diversity aspect of it, go watch it. If you're a Jenny Han fan, go watch it and then go read the book. Because this is one thing I never usually recommend this, but I would recommend go watch the show first and then go read the books. I'm on the 3rd book now. I had to stop because I'm like, if they're gonna bring something out again, because they are gonna bring season 2 out, I don't want to rush it. So yeah, go watch it. Go watch it. The Summer I Turned Pretty. Yeah. Anyway, stay tuned for my next review. I think I want to do a review for Prey. I did watch it, but I don't know. It's been a long time since I watched it. I watched like about a month ago. But I am going to do more reviews out here. I was going to do a review for Avatar. I just went back to go see Avatar in theaters. Fucking amazing, y'all. I can't wait to I'm actually saying I can't wait to go see the new one and do a review for you guys for the new one. But yeah, let me know which movies you guys want me to do a review for. Put it in the comments and I will do a review for it. Like, I love reviews. I love watching movies. I love watching shows. It doesn't matter what part of the world. I don't care. Put it in the comments. Send your recommendations down and I will do reviews for them. And I may put something on Patreon too. Actual live reactions from it. So anyway, I love y'all. Review's over. Summer I Turned Pretty. Go watch it. Go read it. Jenny Ann, you're amazing. Bye, y'all.